Good Thursday morning, not Wednesday, Thursday morning. Meteorologist Jeremy Baker here with your weather forecast this morning. Of course, I'll be following on my phone, so feel free to say anything you like, tell the joke, ask any weather questions or questions, period. We'll take a look at the aquifer. Had a little bit of a drizzle out there this morning, a few raindrops, but really nothing measurable. We definitely need it. The aquifer did go up a tenth of a foot in the past 24 hours to 626.2 because it's pressurized, so even without rain, it can still go up. The 10-day average is still well down there at 626.3, well below the monthly average, so we desperately need some rainfall. Here's another indicator, the drought monitor. It comes out every Thursday. Here's the latest one, and it's got most of Bexar County once again in extreme drought over towards Hondo, towards Uvalde, up towards the eastern hill country, New Braunfels, just outside of that, severe, and most of our area seeing at least a moderate drought. So unfortunately, drought conditions continue to worsen. We don't have a lot of rain in the forecast, but we do have some coming up as we head into next week, including your Halloween too. So might need an umbrella for the kids if they're trick-or-treating. Well, that camera's bumping around a lot. I believe that's looking at La Cantera. Temperature of 74 degrees, 76 Stinson. Really don't have much in the way of rainfall out there. It could just be a few very isolated raindrops. For the most part, it's a lot of cloud cover. Winds are out of the south at 7 miles per hour. Barometer holding steady, and the humidity 82%, so it is a little more sticky out there because the dew point 68 is a lot closer to the actual air temperature of 74, so that's why it might feel a little more humid out there. All right, temperature 60s and 70s, mostly 70s. 68 in Bernie, 70 in Rock Springs, Del Rio at 74, Cotulla, Pearsall both 77, George West 78, Beeville 73, and Floresville at 76 degrees. And here's the humidity forecast. As you can see, it's mostly 60s. It says humid there on the left all the way through next Thursday, going back up next Thursday closer to the 70s. So it is going to feel somewhat humid from time to time, but not nearly as bad as it does in the summertime, especially in the mornings when it's super humid. All right, here is that radar. As you can see, no rain's showing up on here, just those low clouds, and the drizzles, the drops are just too small for the radar to pick up. So we're just seeing the cloud cover out there, no rain to be seen on the radar. Widening the view, you can see over top of Texas, this is the water vapor imagery, and where you have the darker black color and then the orange, that's the driest air. The whites without any blue, don't see a whole lot there. That's where the air is more moisture. Over top of us, doesn't show a lot of moisture, so all these clouds are at the lower level. Once they break up, we'll tap into that sun this afternoon, and things should look much better. All right, here's that futurecast. Here's 5 o'clock today, showing mostly sunny skies and highs well into the 80s. So as long as those clouds break up, this would verify. Heading into tonight and tomorrow morning, mostly clear to start tonight, and then partly cloudy by daybreak to mostly cloudy, a lot like today. Temperature starting out in the 60s, a few upper 50s for the hill country. And then by the end of your Friday, pretty much the same thing, mostly sunny, high temperatures well into the 80s. Could have an isolated shower in our far eastern counties. Most of us should stay dry, though, on Friday. And then really the same thing on Saturday. We're just going to keep hitting the repeat button in the world of weather and see the same thing every day until we get to the middle of next week. You'll see that coming up in a bit. So for today, we have the clouds in the morning, sun this afternoon, highs in the upper 80s, winds not too bad, southeasterly at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. From time to time today, overnight tonight, mostly clear skies to start. Clouds roll back in late, 65 the overnight low. Sunset earlier at 6:54, and those south winds at 5 to 15. Here's that 14-day forecast. 89 today, 90 tomorrow, 90 Saturday, 89 Sunday, and really mostly sunny all those days. Same thing Monday and Tuesday. Just going to repeat 6 times in a row. And then by next Wednesday, the day before Halloween, that's when a cold front comes in with a little more wind, a 30% chance of showers, a high of 87. Halloween itself, we knock the high down to 82, start out at 66, so not too chilly in the morning, but keep that 30% chance for rain around. And there's that pumpkin wanting to go to Friday for some reason, November 1st. 20% chance of rain there, and then we turn those clocks back an hour Saturday into Sunday, and a high of 85 both of those days. And as we head into starting those clocks back, we see those temperatures dip back down again by the middle of next week into the low 80s with slight rain chances. I'll have more on your forecast today on Ken's 5 News at noon. Audrey Castoreno will have your news. We hope to see you then. Bye-bye.